Hey everyone, and welcome back to some more Spyro Reignited. Last time, we finished up Spyro 2 100%. And today, we're gonna get started on Spyro 3. Evil plot unfolds. They're trying to be sneaky.
Get her! Stop her!
You think any of them could have stopped her? As bad as Hunter in the last one going like, hey, get that back.
We managed to capture the eggs, Your Highness. Every last one.
Excellent. Maybe you will amount to something after all. Now go guard the tunnels. Stop anyone from coming through.
I like how the sorceress looked a little bit more in the original than this one. I think some of Bianca's voice lines are better in the original too.
Where are the eggs?
The holes came out on the other side of the dragon worlds. We found some of the eggs, but they were too heavy to carry back.
The other side of the world?
The Forgotten Realms. Spyro, you'll have to go. Nobody else can fit down the holes.
Yeah, come on, let's go!
Must be a pretty small planet if you can just literally
Find the eggs and bring them back,
dig to the other
Spyro.
side of the
You're
world.
our only chance.
You got it!
And like no molten core or anything. Oh, hello Sparks. Getting right up in the camera. Oh, yeah, we're in a brand new place now. We're gonna see Bianca again in a sec. Where's the trigger?
Hi, Spyro. To look left or right, use the right stick.
Yep, we know this by now. There we go. Where's the bunny girl?
So, you're the one in charge of rescuing the eggs, huh? How sad. Look here, Dragon. If you know what's good for you, you'll turn around and crawl back into that hole you came through. Those eggs belong to us now, and I've hidden them in places you'll never find in 1,000 years. Besides, even if you could find any eggs, our expertly trained armies would hunt you down and take them back. Do I make myself clear? If I find you here again, I am going to be very angry, and you won't like me when I'm angry.
Yeah, she definitely had better delivery in the original. It's unfortunate. I still love her character, though. Look at baby Dirk. He's so cute. Yeah, it's like I hadn't planned on jumping right into Spyro 3 after finishing Spyro 2, but I wasn't quite ready to get back to Brothership yet, and didn't know what else to play. And a big pro of this game is it has voice acting, so I don't have to read out all the dialogue. So when I'm still recovering from being sick, I can Take it easy a little bit. Okay, there's a light there. Definitely gonna be useful to have that. How's everybody doing tonight? I hope everyone's had a good day so far. I guess we can finish the homeworld first, and then we can go explore the levels.
Spyro! My, how funny to see you here. Why, I haven't seen you since we defeated Ripto in Avalar. Well, my business went into a slump after you left, so I came here and struck up a nice deal with the local sorceress. Lovely woman she is. Seems to be very fond of dragons, too.
You say you helped me defeat them, but you were a traitor and literally sold him the bombs that stopped us from getting home right away, so... Yeah.
The sorceress has asked me to guard Sheila the kangaroo. I suppose if you had a bit more money, I'd be willing to let her escape. Then you could keep her for a pet or something.
How about I flame you instead? I'm looking forward to the end of the game when we can literally take all of our money back from him. That's gonna be very sweet.
Yo, Spyro! I just found one of those portal thingamajigs that leads to a different world, but you'll have to glide to get across to it. Press the jump button, then press jump again while you're in the air to glide. Just follow me!
Can do, Hunter, can do.
I saw something shiny in that cave over there. Let's go check it out. You can get...
Yes, we have to hover. Now, why did the camera turn me around? I was a little too late on the hover. So back up we go.
To get the best glove...
Yes, yes, yes. Let me go. Okay, I don't like that the camera is very... It keeps wanting to change direction when I'm not doing anything. So I'll blame it on the camera and not me.
To get the best glove...
Yeah, it was that little flip at the end there that messed me up. So I was just trying to go straight. There we go.
Oh, I almost forgot. I found this egg.
Oh, Coltrane. It was green. Best color. It's too bad the baby dragons don't have as much in terms of unique designs like they gave to all the dragons in Spyro 1. But considering this was the last of the games to get finished in the remake, and it basically got outsourced because they were on tighter deadlines, I'm not surprised they kept them generic, but it's unfortunate. This game definitely had a lot of issues when I played it back on the PS4 and when it first came out as well. I'm playing it on PC now, but I'm curious to see in some of the later levels if the issues are fixed, or if they're still present. I hope they're not. Gem was like floating on the wall there. But yeah, we'll have to see. It was mostly in the second and later homeworlds that it was more of an issue. Don't know if we're gonna make it up here. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we were just fine. Now, unlike Spyro 2, I think we can complete all the homeworlds right away. Like, there's no backtracking for abilities. Because we don't actually have any new abilities here in this game. Instead, it's rescuing companions like Sheila. Squirrel's gonna need 10 eggs, which we're not gonna have for a little while yet. Stuff up in the ledge there, we're gonna have to glide over to get. But that's no problem. As I was saying before, it's been pretty busy for me, and health hasn't been the greatest, which is why I didn't stream much last week. Other than the Pokemon Presents. Which I was honestly pretty disappointed in the Pokemon Presents. So we got our usual... Oh, that had an egg in it. Sad baby bear. But yeah, it's like we got all our usual like myriad of mobile announcements. We got new TCG set that's probably gonna be just as hard to get as the last two because of scalpers. Still haven't gotten any of the Surging Sparks or Prismatic Evolutions because it's still sold out everywhere. Like, the new Concierge season looks nice. I haven't watched the first one yet. Which I should at some point. It does look cute. Interesting being in the
active
stop-motion
camera mode?
style.
If not, okay, I won't.
What else do we get? We got Champions, which I would say for all intents and purposes
I'm late for a
is...
dinner party at the Tiki Lodge, and the portal to my home just stopped working. Mate,
is also just another mobile app. Then we had more Legends ZA.
I see an egg at the bottom of this lake. I would go get it, but I don't want to get my fur all wet. Maybe you could get it. You can dive underwater by pressing the charge button when you're on the surface, and charge underwater by holding down charge as well.
I mean, you're a cat, so I'm not surprised you don't want to get wet. Oh. Dive straight to the egg. That's all the eggs in the homeworld. Nice. But yeah, it was nice to see ZA. I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I do plan on streaming it once it's out later in the year. But I was also surprised because the leaks were saying like a Q2 release for the game, and now they're saying late. And I think the Japanese site said fall, so probably October, I'm guessing. If we put those two together. Come on. Thank you. At least I did enjoy the little bit of ZA that we saw. But we still don't know what the main gameplay loop is going to be. Because they keep talking about rebuilding the city, but we don't know what, like, how do we do that? What's the gameplay around that going to be like? And that's probably the big thing that I want to know. Like, we got to see the starters, which I think the choices were a bit weird, considering we have 2 Gen 2 starters. I'd have to assume that had we not had Cyndaquil used in Legends Arceus, that we would have had all 3 Gen 2 starters. And unfortunately, Cyndaquil's my favorite of the 3, but I don't get them for this playthrough. I think I'll probably go with Totodile, but if we do have, I guess it'd be like Colosian forms? Kalos forms? For them, I guess we'll see what those look like, and then I'll pick. Assuming we see them before the game launches. Ah, yes, this spot. This was fun, because I remember in the original Spyro 2 had anti-piracy stuff that once you got here Zoe would basically tell you that, oh, you're using a pirated version of this game, so you're stuck here. Sorry. Interesting way of handling it. But back to ZA. I say probably the most interesting thing that we saw was the real-time battle system, which that has me intrigued because I've wanted to see that from Pokemon for a long time now. And as a fan of the Xenoblade games, the UI looks very Xenoblade 2-esque. So I'm curious to see how that plays out. I saw people commenting that now that we have Pokemon Champions, which is basically just a game dedicated to the competitive battle scene, that now they have more room to experiment with the Legend series and even the mainline games because they don't have to worry about messing up the competitive meta. What am I missing? So for me, I'm a purely casual Pokemon player. I basically just played the single player RPG elements and that's it. Oh, we got one tucked back here. And there's two more somewhere. Right there. And I think that's enough to get Sheila out.
I'm getting paid a fortune to keep Sheila.
It is nice.
Spyro, I love your sweet naivete. Your kind-hearted nature might be your downfall someday, but for the time being, it's making me rich. I hope you appreciate this favor I'm doing in letting you out.
That's good of you, mate. No hard feelings, eh?
Right. After all, I'm just doing my job.
Yeah. I reckon you be one of them dragons then.
Yeah, name's Spyro.
Never thought I'd see one. You dragons used to rule this entire world, you know? Then all of a sudden you left. Poof.
Dragons used to live here?
Didn't you know? They say it was over 1,000 years ago, I think.
And they just left?
Yeah, and the weird thing is, after they left, all the magic in the world just sort of went with them. I mean, they say this world used to have magic coming out of the wazoo. Flying ships, singing forests, wishing stones, you name it. But when the dragons left, it all just dried up.
Is that why some of the portals don't work?
Yeah, they're starting to fade out too, one by one. Well, I gotta get back home and do some damage control. Come visit anytime you like.
Yeah, it's definitely advantageous to do the companion worlds first. Because...
Thanks again, Spyro. Now I have to find out what that nasty sorceress has done to my home while I was locked up.
So many interruptions.
Hiya, Sheila. While you were gone, a bunch of Rhinox kicked us out of our houses. It's okay, though. Bobby, Pete, and I are working on a clever plan to take them back.
Yeah, we're playing as Sheila now. This was the big difference that Spyro 3 had. So what I'm trying to say is that it's advantageous to do these worlds first, because these are basically the equivalent of our abilities in this Spyro 2. So instead of backtracking because of the abilities, we have to backtrack to special areas in each world that need one of these companions, like Sheila. This also gives the game a bit of variety, not just playing as Spyro, but personally I feel like other than Sheila, I don't particularly enjoy playing as any of the other characters, though I do like their characters themselves. I think Sunnyvilla has a Sheila section, so definitely wanted to do this first so I don't have to do the backtracking after. And Sheila's fun because she has a double jump. I know there's a little bit of controversy in her redesign, giving her kind of the Australian look, but I don't mind it. I think she looks good. moose, and they have red, so they're basically Canadian. Like me.
Hey, Sheila, let's play a joke. Takes this egg and smash it on Billy's house, okay? I need to get him back for the last time he butted me off the cliff.
No can do. So being cute. But yeah, it's like for the presents, I was really hoping we would see one more thing. Like there was rumors or people speculating like would we get Pokemon in this? Oh, like the Game Boy Advance games. Would we get another remake? Would we get a new spin-off game? Like for a Pokemon Day presents of all things, there really wasn't that much. Be careful to not no hit, so let's get some fodder first. Look, I've been still really hoping for a new mystery dungeon, but don't know ever when that's gonna happen again. I didn't even take a remake of Explorers, because that's still my favorite mystery dungeon game so far. Or bring back any of the other side series that we haven't seen in quite a while. I guess it just kind of feels like we're in that end of console drought, where probably any new big things are all just going to be saved for the Switch 2. So maybe we'll get a Pokemon Presents sometime later in the year after the April Switch 2 announcement. And then all the devs can finally show off Switch 2 games. Why can't I get this gem? There we go. I guess for the Pokemon games, I don't really see the point, because they're usually not the first ones to hop on a new console bandwagon anyway. It's like they usually always have their games
If you ever forget how to control
on the older system for at least one major release. But I mean, we at least know that the Switch 2 is backwards compatible with Switch stuff, so no matter what, we'll be able to play ZA on there. I'm curious if we'll see like, Switch 2 enhancements for ZA. Which the leaks did have that.
Thanks for the help, Sheila. Oh, you can have this egg I found in my house.
Oh man.
What the?
Oh, that's the end. But not really, because we got more stuff to do here. Like, the double jump is good for height, but you can't get a lot of distance with it, like the Spyro's glide, so I still gotta think a little differently. She can jump very high, though. Now, how much are we missing? Quite a bit. Almost a quarter of our gems. Ah. Okay, getting... Again, going back between Switch stuff, I'm getting A and B mixed up. That was a dumb mistake, though. We're gonna right back in and actually finish that level. I feel very silly doing that.
I'd better go check on those billy goats again. Last time I left them alone.
Hiya, Sheila.
I obviously missed some things, so I guess it's not entirely bad. And see if we missed anything back here still. And we did too, so we would have had to come back all the way to the beginning anyway, so... I guess it's a shortcut? Yeah, they had a sneaky little ledge up here, did they? It's actually interesting having the gem finder here right away. Because originally that was only in Spyro 3. And you had to do one of the Sparks challenges to get it, so you wouldn't have had it immediately in this game either. I forget what they replaced it with. A whole bunch of stuff that I missed. That's over here, too. I guess I just didn't really look up. So 5 more gems. Here somewhere. Ooh. Yeah, I keep wanting to get more forward distance with her jump, but you can't really do that.
If you ever forget...
Yes, we know how to control Sheila, thank you. Gonna be it? It is. Nice thing. And we're missing an egg, too. Where? Let's get rid of all these guys again, so that the guy will go back to his head. I could have just talking to one of them, because they're not hidden in this level. These houses actually respawn the enemies, so you gotta get rid of the house first.
Thanks for the help, Sheila.
Okay, I already have this one. Which of them did I miss then? Did I not talk to one of these guys back here?
Hey, Sheila, let's play a joke.
Oh, we got this one. Hey, Beast, how you doing? Oh, there's one here, so I probably just didn't hit this trigger.
Ah, home at last. Here, I was saving this...
Or did I... No, I had to hit Y, so it wasn't even a regular trigger for that. That's weird. Being startled by thunder? Thunderstorms are nice, though. Can be kind of soothing, though they just tend to give me migraines, unfortunately. But nothing like that here right now. Now we can actually exit level. And not do it accidentally this time. I'm alright, just tired on the tail end of being sick yet again. So... But overall, not terrible.
Oh my! Can you help us? Hordes of ferocious Rhinox have overrun our town and kidnapped the mayor.
Yeah, basically, for the last, honestly, since the start of the year, I've been in this weird loop of like, I'll be okay for a week or so, and then... Stupid, running right into the wall. Yeah, I'll be okay for a week, and then, like, have, like, coldish symptoms for a few days, and then I'll be fine again. So, I don't know what's going on. Doesn't help that work's been busy, just been exhausted from other things too, so I'm sure that's not helping. Thank you. It's gonna be a busy month, so I can't be too tired. Like, got Fernal Equinox in a couple of weeks, then a trip to Vegas after that. So definitely got a lot to get ready.
We showed those two bullies. If they hadn't outnumbered me 2-1, I'd have finished them off ages ago.
Sure. What have you been up to lately? Hey, didn't mean to go into look mode.
This Rhinox is too big to...
I had a quite crazy look in his face there. You can definitely tell this is the first level when it's like all the enemies are just acting stupidly and not really trying to hurt you at all. But it is very comical though, so I'll take it. These guys are literal giant things of meat for weapons. Where's Vanessa? Aw, she's cute. I like the bow. That plant is still smoldering. I assume it's probably a skill point to get all of them, but I've probably missed them already. Unfortunately, I don't have the Infinite Super Flame like Spyro 2, so I have to actually do these legitimately. No, I'm playing on PC. Yeah, I originally played it on the PS4, since this game had a 1-year exclusivity for PlayStation and Xbox before it came to PC and Switch, so I literally had to get a PS4 just to play this game, because I was not going to wait a year for it.
Hey, Spyro. There are Rhinox everywhere. Maybe I can find some peace and quiet at the top of this tower.
Alas, I have lost my love. She's being guarded by evil Rhinox at the top of yonder tower. Can you rescue her for me?
I'm really hoping that if whatever Spyro Toys for Bob is working on right now, if that is actually what they're working on, that that's not exclusive. Because I'd hate to have to also get a PS5 just for this, but Spyro is the one game that I will do that for. Where do we have to go? But I think I can jump super high. Be careful, because you got green frogs running around that also look like the gems. I think the boing sound she makes sounds like a jumping on a trampoline. But sometimes it goes just a little bit too high. Yeah, if we hadn't rescued Sheila and done her level first, then we'd have to backtrack and do this later. Now, there's still going to be some in this world that we will have to backtrack for, but I'll at least try to minimize it a little bit. Because we'll basically have one companion in every homeworld, which we have 4 this time. We're still going. It's a very big tower. Of course, with Sheila, they're going to want to make a vertical level, since that's her gimmick.
What? Marco sent you here. I've got a restraining order against him.
We found Lucy. And more green dirks. Yeah, I'll just stay quiet then. Wouldn't want him finding you if he's done something enough to deserve a restraining order. Yeah, there was a gem there. But who would enforce that, though? We don't really have police in the Spyro world. Like, I guess technically we have the sorceress and her minions, but... Ah, there's the hidden spot over there. I have to remember that that's there. Once again, you really gotta look up everywhere. I thought the phase was an egg for a second there. But they definitely throw a lot at you for this first... what technically would be your first level. Assuming you do the first one that you come across. So you got a Sheila minigame, or mini area. And then you got another fun game, which I guess I'll not spoil, and we'll get there very shortly. Okay, is that back there, or through the portal? Yep, there's a platform up here. Very sneaky. At least there's no fall damage. Okay, Sparks is pointing through the portal, so we have everything here. At least in that section, anyway. And I'm already trying to do the double jump with Spyro, but that doesn't work. If only Spyro could jump that high. We've got just enough distance there. Maybe I'll look at all those things yet. We got Miles. Should have made him orange to make it a Sonic joke. Or giving him like 2 tails or something. Feels like the kind of thing that had Spyro 3 had the time it needed, that they might have done jokes like that. But unfortunately it was rushed, and it shows.
Hi, Spyro. Each time it means your progress has been saved.
And you lose 1 million brain cells. If Zoe from Hero's Tale is to be believed. Right, the giant chicken. I forgot about that. What do you want? One of our dogs is sitting beside me whining. He wants attention. Right now.
Thanks for the help, but I think I could have worn him down sooner or later.
Yeah, sure you could. I don't think we can get in here. Feels like you should. Looks like the door in Artisan's Homeworld in Spyro 1 that they added that wasn't in the original.
Thank you for rescuing our town. As mayor, I awarded you with one of our famous giant chicken eggs.
I wish they would have done something with that door, because it was so weird to add that.
I'm sorry. That was the ugliest chicken I've ever seen.
Well, that's because it's a dragon. And dragons are not ugly. Anyone that says otherwise, or calls them ugly, is gonna get the flame breath. I guess we're still missing a plant somewhere.
Hey, Spyro. I found this gladiator training arena that also makes for a pretty cool skate park. Care for a test of your boarding skills? I bet you can't catch all 15 lizards running around here. Just come back if you want some boarding tips from the master.
Yes, we have skateboarding in this game. Definitely an interesting addition, that's for sure. And I saw that there was just a first 4 figures release for Spyro that was actually him on the skateboard from, I think, one of the later ones. I'm surprised it didn't fall off the board there. But I'll come back for the gems and try to focus on the lizards first. Basically, literally the same ones as the gem thief lizards in Spyro 2. That time we fell off, which thankfully we don't have to do this all in one go. I think there might be a secondary challenge or something where we do have to do that. I definitely do remember having to be, like, super careful. You basically have to not hit anything and make sure to land your jumps. These ramps are the worst ones to try to land perfectly straight. Oops, I had to jump there. Well, it's where the jumping you go straight up, but otherwise you just go forward. Right, 6 more. We've got 2 on the ramps up here. Now, that's quite the face plant. But I wouldn't have been able to turn that die to get this one anyway. Got one up here here still, it looks like. Somehow that took 3 hits. I don't know how. We got 3 more. Okay, I really think I should have fallen off there, but... Okay, game. Yeah, it definitely feels a little bit buggy. The skateboarding and the snowboarding. Wait, what? What was that lizard doing there?
Hey, that was great! And while you were boarding, I found this in a lizard burrow.
Emily.
Alright, if you can catch all the lizards before time expires without wiping out, I might be able to scrounge up another egg. It's not gonna be easy, though. Go
Yep,
get him,
so I remembered
Spyro.
correctly. So we just gotta be very careful and not take any risks, really. Most of these aren't too bad. Yeah, it's mostly these ramps that are a problem. How did I not get that one? Let's take some big loops around just to not risk clipping anything. So if this was like a gladiator training arena, as Hunter said, like, what are all these ramps and things for? Like, this is very clearly a skate park. Okay, somehow I didn't get that one extra one there. Let's go for this one. I'll worry about the gems later. Especially these guys can turn a lot tighter than I can. I think I got both the ones that were up floating there. Oh, I thought I was gonna not land that. Okay, missing one. Here we go.
Whoa, that was sweet! And look, there was another egg in the lizard burrow.
But once again, Hunter, we're supposed to be rescuing the eggs, and you're holding them hostage until I do skateboarding with you? You're kind of a traitor to the dragons. Alright, so now we can try to get all these gems that we missed. And I guess it's not an egg challenge, but I think we can do a skill point challenge with Hunter and basically do tricks to get points. I guess I should get it like a Tony Hawk game. Apparently just got a remaster released, which not a series I've played at all. Anything else in this tunnel? Stuff here. And yeah, we can just take this little lift to get... Or not. We can get ricocheted off. go, that's better. You also can't use sparks when we're on the skateboard. So I just have to wipe out and... There's the purple. Okay, so there's something up top. Gotta go find ourselves a new skateboard. Yeah, I don't know why I wanted to run up the ramp there. Oh, was I actually supposed to be doing the other challenge now? Oops. I feel like I could have done that. If I remember correctly, just going off the ramp and doing flips is basically your best way to get points? Assuming it lets me. Assuming you land it, obviously. How do we do the vertical flips? I know we can do vertical ones too. Maybe not here? Okay, I was facing down enough. I don't remember what the course record is here. This is getting very finicky to get that landing, which is why I worried so much about the getting the lizards. Somehow I still have 0 points, which is pretty bad. Yeah, you have to be like dead on straight down. But I think this is just a skill point, so I don't really care. So we'll just see if there's any more gems around here and then head back out. Which seems like the answer's no, because we're getting pointed at the portal. I thought it was pointed back in, but no, he's pointing down there somewhere. So back we go. Alright, we got the giant chicken here. Okay, barbecue chicken. I actually don't remember seeing the chicken back there like that. Unless that's new in the remake, maybe? So why am I missing all the way back here? There we go, there's a red that I went right past. Two of them, in fact. But that's still not everything. I guess that's about the beginning. I could basically look to see if where there's any more of those trees. We're up higher still, looks like. Ah, it's up around the corner. a bunch more down here that I just entirely spaced on somehow. What am I missing still? 19. Wait a bit. That one just blended right in, so no wonder I missed that. Oh, and I probably didn't turn around and get all the ones behind me? Yeah. No skill point for that, unless I... Oh, there's another tree there. Yeah, we got our first skill point. Probably not gonna get them all, but we'll see. I think next will be Cloud Temples. Oh, after we hear from Bianca.
Look out, Hunter. It's the scary sorceress.
I've warned you already. This place isn't safe for small dragons and pussycats.
Huh? Thanks, but I think we can look after ourselves.
Try looking after this.
Come back when you finish witch school, okay?
Say, is it just me, or is she kind of cute when she's angry?
My thoughts exactly. I'm agreeing with Spyro, to be clear. Oh, Cloud Spires, not Cloud Temples. That was the Spyro 2 level. To be fair, the names are very similar, so... Take a sip of tea. There's the big wings. Gotta blow you away, but just gotta jump. You're not gonna talk to me? Apparently not. Yeah, Spyro 3 is not getting past its being very glitchy reputation. Though I don't remember the dialogue being a problem. The game had plenty of other problems, and we'll see if it still does when we get to later levels. There's one, the companion level in the second homeworld. I'm very curious to see if it's anywhere near as bad, because that level was painful. But I guess we get no intro to what's going on.
If my wings were big and strong like yours, I could easily glide across here.
I mean, mine aren't that much bigger. I mean, my wings are bigger, but... Oh well. How did you guys get up? Though I don't like getting poked with thunderstorm. Marks, do your job, please. I know you gotta eat, but... Probably missing gems, but we can come back. I think we'll basically end up doing another loop around anyway.
The metal armor those enemies are wearing protects...
Yeah, we know. They have shields, so we charge them. If they're big, we flame them. It doesn't hurt us, as long as it doesn't knock us off a cliff or anything. rescuing. If the prompt wants to go through, thank you, Stephanie. Yeah, the triggers for things are not behaving. Healing dog. Sounds like one of them's trying to chew on my chair. A button here somewhere that we can activate these guys, or... No, I see a certain bear up there that... I presume he'll be the one activating them for a small fee.
Well, well, if it isn't my favorite dragon. The sorceress has put me in charge of guarding these bellows. However, I might look the other way if I was distracted. Counting gems.
Yes, hint hint. Wink wink nudge nudge.
Oh, yes. Precious, precious gems.
Don't do
Well,
it.
Spyro, you may now use the bellows
Hey, Sarah, thanks for
anytime
the
you
sub.
wish.
How you
Best
doing?
of luck on your little egg hunt.
As much as I don't want to do it, I don't really have a choice. How's your day going, Zare? Oh, they were... Was it yodeling? Singing?
Remember,
Something?
to get your longest glide, press the jump button at the very top of your jump, and use the action button.
Just got home? How's stream? Stream's doing good so far. Making good, quick progress. Okey-dokey. Well, they do their floppies, don't they?
Oh, you activated the bellows. Maybe I can get the cloud generator working again.
And just yeet the egg out of it? Hopefully the egg survived.
The Rhinox must have been using this thing to clog up the cloud generator.
Yeah, if it got launched out like a cannon. But apparently Henry's okay, so... We could leave, but we have other things we can do. Oh, right, this, the...
Our sun has gone out. We can make a new one with our lava fusion cauldron and 3 sun seeds, but they keep burning out before we can get them in the pot. Step on the switch to get a fresh sun seed and keep flaming it until you get it into the pot.
Well, if the sun's gone out, I think there's more problems than just that. Unless each level has its own sun? Because there's clearly light in this area, so I assume there is another sun somewhere? However that works. But just interior lighting, no more sun? We were outside. Couple of these, and then we'll have to take the sun seeds around the upper pass shortly. Through the fire, which doesn't relight them for some reason. I guess it's not strong enough fire, it has to be dirt fire. It doesn't make the funny noise that it used to in the original, like a used to go like wow, 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 wow when they were about to burn out. I thought they got rid of the level complete or the 100% complete jingle that they had in Spyro 2. Like taking out all the fun things. This should be the last one. There we go, we get a new sun. So they're rejected characters from the Emoji Movie?
What I call a sun.
Yeah, I can see that.
Here, you can have this
It does
last
actually look like an
sunseed as a
emoji.
souvenir. Think it might be a dud though.
I was gonna say, how do they not recognize the dragon egg? But I guess if the dragons haven't been here for like 1,000 years, then can't really blame them for not knowing what they look like. Gotta get these last few gems and then go off to the other challenge here. I thought that was a gem, but no. Alright, looks like we're done here. Okay, this is the challenge. I thought it was going to send us over to the other area. Oh yes, everyone's favorite annoyance over there. I had started there by accident, but somehow I did. Yes, nice indeed. Oh, the fire just had a tad more reach. Well, this is gonna... Thought I could be cheeky, but no. Definitely going to go this way because it's easier to go around. Yeah, if you try to cut them too sharply, they'll turn around, which is unfortunate. Need to get a little bit closer. Here we go. We found Brian. Collect our gems, and then we got a little flying challenge to do. And then we are still missing an overworld egg. Or not overworld, well, technically, overworld compared to this minigame area. So let's fly.
We usually wake up our rain cloud at the crack of dawn, but these mischievous spirits are stopping our bells from ringing.
Missed that one. These have very small hitboxes, apparently. Got one, finally. Need more supercharge juice. not get sent off at weird angles. Yes, Doggo's not happy. He wants attention. Just flipped it there. Good. Thankfully those guys don't respawn.
Do you want this doodad? It fell out of the belfry.
So they got like all the local weather things here. They got sun, rain clouds that are just like all dedicated to this one world. That makes me think of the ukulele that the first world there had challenges related to a cloud and rain and stuff. Surprisingly, we still don't have a date for ukulele yet. It's another one that I hope the remake fixes things, because as much as it was a good game overall, it definitely had a lot of problems, especially with the controls. So we'll see how much the remake fixes that. And apparently it changes up a bunch of other things too, with different types of collectibles, so I'm excited. Definitely on my list of stream games. Going up. Fun trilogy to play. Which one? The Spyro trilogy? I mean to get up there, up on the left. Yeah, I love the original Spyro games. It's fortunate that the ones after this were not as good. And at some point we'll hear about the supposed Spyro project that Twister Bob is working on. At least that's something to look forward to eventually. Well, guess we're dead. Yeah, if we can get a Spyro 4 as good as Crash 4, I'll be very happy. This way. I don't think we could have gone up here until we got the thingies activated anyway, so we basically had to come back for it. Much better. So why can't we just walk through the fire? Like, we are a dragon. We literally can breathe fire, but yet fire still hurts us? We call shenanigans. Gotta hover just a little bit earlier. We just got to the end and then missed the egg. Alright, straight shot. Almost thought I hovered too early there. Claire. Oh, rainbow. So all the eggs, and we 26 gems. We're this way somewhere. Yeah, it's 5. Not down there, that's for sure. Lose all my lives. Okay, we got... Oh, we had a little hidden section here, no wonder. Just giving you up the... Behind it, because you're literally just gonna glide right over it and not see it. And then this just blending in. No, you don't quite enough room to hover there. So back further still. There we go. So I think it's the Tiki Lodge next. Which that level we can't complete. So we need our companion character from the next world. So we'll just get what we can. So we gotta get a helper character from each world in order to bring the balloon down so we can travel to the next home world. And this needs 10 eggs, and we have 20, so we're overachieving here.
At last, my portal is working again. Come visit me at the Tiki Lodge.
Will do.
Rhinox are running rampant around here, but I can't get anyone out of the Tiki Lodge long enough to do anything about it.
I wish they had kept the little, like, intro and outro cutscenes that Spyro 2 had. That would just made things a little more interesting. Give you some kind of context to what was going on. And usually some funny little thing for leaving. Let me find a key for that chest somewhere. I was sure they didn't have any. They changed up a lot with Spyro 3. Kind of similar to Crash 3, where they kind of... Like, Crash 3 you had all the different vehicle levels, and then Spyro 3 you had all the levels with the other characters, and then the skateboarding. But they definitely didn't want to just rely purely on Spyro anymore. And Spyro feels very good to play, and they should rely on him. We found Riki. Riki likes tasty sausages. A Xenoblade reference for those who haven't played that game. Okay, the tulip's not staying down, so I guess that's not a skill point. I think at one of the levels they are. You gotta get back into 3? Yeah, you should. It was fun. I still prefer 1.
Be sure to keep your friend Sparks the Dragon.
And I'm looking forward to the X remake in a couple of weeks. Well, of course it comes out when I'm away. So I'll be at Fernal when it comes out, and then I'm going to Vegas right after that for a family wedding. And I do want to stream the game, or at the bare minimum do a first impressions of it. So I'm gonna have to resist playing it while I'm on the trip. Right, I don't have Sparks, so I have to actually get the gems myself. X is definitely my least favorite of all the Xenoblade games, considering it's very different. It's more sci-fi versus fantasy, it's open world style.
Here, take this egg. They were giving them away at the Tiki Lodge last night.
Almost feels Monster Hunter-esque, where you have just a single town that's your base of operations, and then you go out to all the other areas, though Monster Hunter at least isn't open world, whereas X is. Though the X remake is supposed to have a new story thing at the end, which basically all of the games have had. Because the one remake added the Feature Redeemed, it was called. And then 2 and 3 just had straight out DLC with adding extra separate stories. But X definitely needs it, because if you've played X, you'll know that it ends on, I wouldn't call it a cliffhanger necessarily, but it kinda, I guess. It just ends with a very weird question on, like, how does anything work in this game? So I'm curious to see if that'll get answered at all. I won't spoil it. Yeah, I'm curious to see if they'll answer the big question that the ending leaves you with or not. Okay, I still don't have sparks. Yeah, so we can't do this until we have Sergeant Bird, which will get him in the next world.
Spyro, you're just in time. I saw 2 egg thieves run through this door. Well, actually, they paid me to guard their hideout, but that's irrelevant. I'll happily let you through the gate to chase them down for a small finder's fee. Thank you, Spyro, and best of luck catching those dastardly egg thieves.
Are they changing anything? Not too much that I've seen.
Are you the dragon looking for all those eggs? Because I saw a shifty-looking character with one over there.
Yeah, from what they've shown, everything, I don't think there's any big changes. At least what I've seen, the UI looks so much better, because in the Wii U version, the UI was very difficult to read. Just between the colors, the fonts, everything being very small. Now it looks really crisp and clear, so that'll be nice. That gem is floating. So yeah, I guess we'll see once I play it if they did much else to it. It's been so long since I played it. Basically, when did that first come out? That was an earlier title on the Wii U. So we're probably talking about like a decade ago almost, which is crazy to think about. But I don't really remember the game having that much that needed updating. Besides the UI and the unsatisfying end of the story. At least those two looks like they'll probably be fixed. Well, UI, we know for sure it's fixed. It's a very boring little track. I remember Spyro 1 had a really nice, like, cool, large, supercharged track. So we don't even have the supercharge yet. We gotta get this guy first. Like, you really gotta cut the corners, because he moves way too fast for what he probably should be. It fell right off. Lovely. And they almost fell off again. And I still don't have spark, so all these gems are going to be fun to collect. Here you are. If only the supercharge thing was active already, then we'd have a much easier time. This is very, exhilarating content, just going around in circles on this track. I'm very surprised I haven't managed to even get anywhere near up to him yet. I don't remember it being this bad. There's no shortcuts or anything I can take to, like, cut them off, and if I go... And you can't go backwards because you have this giant dip there. Like, I'm literally on, like, the edge of the track. I literally gotta be on the lip, otherwise I don't gain any ground, but then I risk falling off. Like that. Then they do the supercharged version where it's you can go faster, but they go faster, so it's you're not really gaining anything. We need to get the supercharge active so we can get all the gems here. This is surprisingly annoying. Maybe another lap of this, and I can... If I could just slowed it down a little bit, this would be so much better. Might have been able to do it there, so... And now I've lost ground again. Yeah, it does feel like something's missing, but there isn't. Moira.
Hey, there goes another one. He was
Easy.
really fast.
Sure. Let's go with
Maybe
that.
if I activate the supercharge, you'll be able...
We can do the same thing, just faster. We're just playing on higher CC. Now we can't even stay on the edge because we have, like, no control. Somehow that worked and he didn't turn around. I'm surprised. Well, since we're down here, let's grab these couple of things here. Okay. Don't know why it literally flipped the camera around on me. And now it didn't give me the supercharge. Oh, that was just a skill point. I thought there was an egg in here. How many eggs are there? There's 6 eggs here. I mean, I'm pretty sure there is one that's hidden over here. Unless there's two in the Sergeant Bird, and then the third would be just the egg thief. So maybe I'm misremembering. Let's just go catch the egg thief for now. And if I'm missing an egg after we come back with Sergeant Bird, then I can go hunting around here for it. At least he's nice enough to come back to the beginning for me and reset. They really don't give you much room to maneuver. It's a very thin track. So you make one mistake and hit something, and you basically lose any ground you've gained. Oh, I literally overshot right over him. That's unfortunate. Now he is going to wait up here for us. Almost did it again. We found Kermit. Alright, any more gems here? Other than that, I think we're done for now. Looks like no. I'll just leave. I was gonna say that there is the key there, though. Let's grab that. I guess I found fodder somewhere, otherwise I would have died. What is the way back out of here? Okay, I wasn't sure if I could actually make that or not. I did see another box down here somewhere. Thought? Or maybe I'm just seeing things. Now we have this open as a shortcut. We can grab this easy. Let's see if Sparks points us into that minigame or not. Yeah, he's basically pointing us up there, so I think we're good.
Do you like the active camera mode? Okay.
Yes, it's
I won't
fine. I don't know why you're asking me again.
Yay! My portal is working. I'll see you at the beach.
Beach sounds nice. Go somewhere warm and tropical, away from all the snow and wet and ice. don't think this is the beach. This is
While I
another
was
player.
gone, my friends borrowed the Rhinox submarine. Then they took it for a joyride. And then they smashed it into a big pile of rocks. Oddly enough, the Rhinox failed to see the humor in their actions and stuffed my friends in the jail cell behind you.
Well, I don't entirely blame them. Stealing their vehicle, crashing it. Like, they deserve it. We can only charge these guys right now because we don't have Super Flame. And normal fire doesn't work underwater, surprisingly. Or unsurprisingly, I should say. Sorry, trying to get the gem. And I think there is a... One of the octopi is a skill point as well? That's in a later spot. Try to at least be somewhat thorough, because I've been pretty bad at missing things like right at the beginning of the levels. I thought you were a vase. Can I have the same body color? We could have been really sneaky and... Oh, thank you for the follow. Yeah, they could have been sneaky and hit some up here, but it looks like they were nice, unlike with the Aquaria Towers. There, hello. Oh, that's just life, not where we're trying to go. Looks like where we're trying to go.
If you want a quick summary of your progress in a world, you can press...
There's some fodder, and I know even the ones that don't hide enemies still have gems too. I'm supposed to get over that. The jump didn't have enough height. Right, we can dive here too. Good thing too, because there was an egg hidden here. We are very sneaky trying to put these in amongst the seaweed. You're gonna make sure to get all these guys, because they all have gems. Like in Spyro 1, whereas Spyro 2, they just had the soul sparkle things that powered up the gates. That's everything here. Hopefully it was. Oh, can I charge these back at them? Yes, that's what they want me to do, not jumping over them. But that also works too. They're just waiting for me to get close enough. Oh, I can't charge that. I was not expecting that. Guess I got just close enough to trigger them. But now we have no sparks. Back here quick, and hopefully there's some fodder around. You kind of feel bad, though. I would prefer living, so it must be done. Oh, there's one here for me anyway. Yeah, there's enough Donkey Kong.
You can hover to get more distance when gliding.
They're really trying to hammer that home to you. Like, how many spots has she said, remember you can hover, right? Or change the camera. It's like they don't have faith in their players. Surprisingly, it wasn't from the Nintendo era where they were doing that constantly. Thankfully, Nintendo's grown out of that a little bit. More Sheila. Think I remember what this challenge is?
Oh, hi, Spyro. Some of my seal friends are trying to take down a Rhinoc fortress. I'm about to go and lend a foot. I love the smell of singed Rhinoc in the morning.
Oh yeah, it is this challenge. You did not shoot me.
Hi, Sheila. The Rhinocs have built a fortress on our beach, and we're going to blow it to smithereens. We just need you to take out all the turrets for us. We're lighting the bomb now, so just make sure to stomp all those turrets before the fuse runs out, okay?
I mean, you could just wait for me to clear it out. Yeah, I remember this one being fairly unforgiving. A taller one here. So I don't screw myself. At least the cannons explode, so it gets some of them. Basically just the sunshine box breaking game, even though this came first. Okay, good, I can't go that high. So I should just be ignoring the boxes, just going for the cannons, I think. I'll try that this time.
Stomping the turrets? Yippee!
Oh, I just on the cannon. Yeah, that's the way to do this to make this easier. She needs to launch herself. Yeah, well, it would have been nice if I could at least see what was going on. quite done yet. Really, a little bit of extra time, but it's still pretty tight.
Wow! I can't believe I survived that blast. It's a good thing I kept this egg nice and safe in my pocket.
I mean, it's probably scrambled though, but... Well,
Our beach is your beach.
let's get some... Why is wearing scuba gear? Okay, so we got a couple of gems here, and that's really it, I think? Yeah, they're pointing back out. And we know there's nothing underwater because Sheila can't swim. At least can't dive, anyway. And all these are back, so I don't know which things I actually killed or destroyed and haven't. I didn't get you, apparently, because I think that dropped a gem. Missed a couple of things there, so let's grab that quick. I think we can do everything here. I think it's just Tiki Lodge that we haven't come back for. But the underwater stuff's definitely just a little bit annoying since you try to be fast with underwater and not having your flame breath at all. I think there is an octopus somewhere. Or no, is it the... Maybe it was one of the little ducklings. There was a skill point here. Yeah, probably you. There we go, our second skill point. I don't remember how many. Well, most of them are not that hard to get. I just don't know where they all are. Or what they're all for. We got a challenge here.
Used to have a dragon egg for you, but instead I used it to test our ultra-high-speed superfluidity tunnel. The good news is that it made it to the end of the tunnel without a scratch. The bad news is that there's no way to get it back out now. The tunnel is chock full of Rhinox and floating mines. The only way to retrieve that egg is to defeat every single Rhinox in the tunnel.
I feel like that's a very artificial constraint, but... This one I do remember being annoying. I don't feel like I can move fast enough to get around some of these guys. Doesn't help that I can't really see around a lot of these corners.
You have to defeat
Who's left?
Good fluid dynamic characteristics. From now on, all of our submarines will be egg-shaped.
Duke. I guess I was gonna sneeze, but I skipped it. Egg Marine? Yeah. Eggman would be proud.
My plan worked. That dumb octopus dropped the jail key while he was shaking me. Now I can free my friends. Oh, I forgot to tell you. One of the Rhinox had this egg in his lunchbox.
We still need the dragon egg. We have some gems up here, which I think this leads back to the beginning. It does, and we're missing stuff. Quite a bit. There's gotta be a whole little section I missed somewhere. Back on the surface, it looks like. Well, there's a 5. We break all these things just in case. How did I get two, like, a couple of those and not get the third one? Or this. Oh, sneaky. How do I get up there? Not from this side, it doesn't look like. Yeah, up there. It's very sneaky. Not quite. Is that the right spot? Has to be. I don't think I can get up higher. Doesn't seem quite enough. Oh, I was just going too far back. So getting more height was the problem.
That submarine if Sal hadn't tried a handbrake U-turn during an inverted barrel roll.
There's a reference. Okay, so back here in the water. One of those jars blending in, or just a gem that's it on its own. Sure. So where is that going to be? Guess we just go underwater and follow it?
I can't wait until the Rhinox build a new submarine. Next time it's my turn to drive.
So you've learned nothing. there somewhere. But where is there an up there? Oh, I guess we can go up here. Right, there's a... Yeah, there's another minigame here. I think we're gonna be fighting a robot shark?
Pluto the Rhinoc has challenged us to a naval battle. Our speedboat versus his nuclear shark submarine. If we win, we'll get the dragon egg he's guarding. If we lose, we'll have to spend a month doing kitchen patrol. What do you say? Do you want to take on Pluto? Okay,
Yes, we
good
shall
luck.
do that.
Just remember, stay away from the sharp end.
Very narrow path to get in here. Do I need to press a button to move? No, he was just stunning me. I want to get like some super missiles or something? Oh, do I actually have to get ammo? I'm not firing anything now. Yeah, so I guess those crates have ammo?
Pluto the Rhinoc has challenged. What do you say?
I misunderstood how that fight worked. I'll just get those as Spyro after. Why am I not moving? Or why am I moving so slow? I'm very confused with how this boat works. Okay, so I do actually have to hit X. Okay. I don't understand how to move, but it should make things easier. Now I don't have ammo. Very riveting fight. Okay, be close enough that I can aim, but not get too close. Otherwise, he's gonna take a bite out of me. Really, it's just about taking your time. I was hoping I could squeak by him, but the hitbox is larger than it appears. I think I'm down to no health, so I gotta be careful. more hit. Oh, you heal too.
Wow, that's the first time Pluto has ever lost. You dragons must have a ton of talent. I hope this egg was worth all the trouble.
Tricky. Well, we do need all the eggs, so it is definitely worth the trouble. Now I can get you guys the easy way. There's gonna be a ton of stuff underwater, I'm sure. I'll just do some laps in the swimming pool. I think of the last time I actually went swimming. It's been a long time. Okay, hopefully I got everything? I guess Sparks will tell us that I'm wrong. Okay, that was a bad camera angle. And I have no sparks. And I don't think there's fodder in here. So if I am missing something, which I definitely am, because I see some stuff on land here, then I'm going to be in trouble. So I'll probably have to go back and get sparks. I'm still missing 21? Alright, let's go out and get sparks and see if I'm missing anything in here. Of course, they're not going to give us any fodder up here, because that'd be too easy. Okay, so we are missing things in there still. At least we have a way to find it. Okay, down here. That was sneakily hidden. Other side of this then, it looks like. What was a purple here? I could have sworn I saw one, but I must have been, like, standing on it and looping around it. Okay, so it looks like everything in here. Almost done. What's that? 15 more? Okay, so up here. Not back in Sheila's section, are they? Apparently they are. Hidden section here. There must be. Oh, there it is. That had an egg too. Jared. we done? We're done. Yeah, as much as I was hoping to...
Head on over to the balloon.
Interrupting me? Rude. So we could go do the boss, but I think I'm gonna call stream here as much as I was hoping to try to finish this whole world today. Hey, I do have to be up at 5 for my on-call tomorrow, so I can't go late, unfortunately. You know, you're welcome, Sarah. Next stream, we'll see. Probably either Thursday, if not that, on the weekend. Oh, I will see you all then.